Hello, and welcome back to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Last time we did the lair, we got down to dungeon level 12, and we will be continuing downward. I think first things first, let's check our uh, skills and make sure those make sense. I think, like when I equip this tower shield, my stuff is sort of castable, but not really. Um, so we can work on that by training shields. Um, yeah, should be helpful, and that's a good shield to work towards. I don't have anything immediate in terms of spells that I want. I think maybe swiftness. I'm not convinced it's going to help me that much, but could be cool. Apportation's not bad if we decide to do something with a rune. We can yank the rune to us if we don't want to deal with the baddies on the rune. But okay, let's go. Dungeon level 13. Here we have slime creatures. These previously gave me a little trouble, so we're going to try to back up a bit. You really don't want them to combine. That's when you have a problem. Alright, there's a lot going on here. We're going to back up a little into this hallway, because that gives us more room. Or more frozen tiles. Nessos, the Mark Centaur, has spotted us. Well, not necessarily spotted us, but he has wandered into our view. He is ranged, and he has a blink to get out of my range, which is something we do not appreciate. We may be able to like permafrost him a bunch. Let's close this door for now and try to deal with this unseen horror, who is now seen, because we have that nice see invisible ring. Okay, Nessos has tagged us. Also, a Hydra is coming to greet us. Okay, so here we can permafrost eruption. Here, permafrost eruption. Again, again. Okay, great. Solved. We have a Hellhound and a Fire Elemental coming after us, which may mean there's a like a genie unique up there. Yeah, a Zero the Boundless Flame. We do have full fire resist, so that's helpful. We'll go up the stairs with these two. I think that's fine. A gargoyle came to visit. Okay. Not a ton of magic here. I don't think I want to use all my magic on Stone Arrow, although I think... Oh, no, these aren't cold resistant. Interesting. Okay, so my little ice guy shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that really hurts. Perhaps I should put armor on. I don't have a great way to... Alright, this is getting problematic. Mostly Stone Arrow. That's the problem. We can probably get away with ligging. I don't know if I want to use my last potion of magic, but maybe I should. Right, we also have wands. Or a phantom mirror. We'll try the wand and, okay, it just destroyed it. I was hoping it would just, blind it, but it turns out it outright destroyed it, so that's good. Let's bring the yak into our domain. Great. Okay. So, last time we were there, we saw some fire elementals. We can pull those up and freeze them. Slime creature into fire elemental. Remind me what you have again. Do you have damnation? You sure do. Damnation's the scary thing there. The fire does the same damage as damnation, but the fire we're resisting, and damnation we are not. So yeah, we'd prefer not to fight. Well, let's move down a little bit here. Okay. Let's go down a different staircase. We got Urig. He just throws javelins. Still a little spooky. What's your AC like? Average. Maybe a Lee's rapid deconstruction helps here. Okay, I've gotten hit by a javelin. And there's a boulder beetle coming to visit. Boulder beetle will be blocked by my ice beast. Alright. I was afraid that... Because my god doesn't like when I hit my teammate, but I think it won't cast it on my teammate. Yeah, it seems to be the case. Okay, great. Longsword of Electrocution. Not really what we want. Alright. More slime creatures. We'll pull them up here. If you poke them, they split. But if you get too many of them together, it gets very dangerous. They hit kind of hard. All right, we got a Cyclops here. Cyclops does not have much AC. You kind of just blow it up, I think. Lee's rapid deconstruction. Cool. Identify scrolls can't do anything with right now. We are back to where the fire elemental was. How are defenses going? It might be the time to, artifact or ego. Artifact or ego and weapon. Oh. I didn't put enough brackets there. Since we're going for shields, this isn't going to work for us. I mean, sort of our best weapon is still this spear. It might be worthwhile to put some points in spear. It's just like a final, sort of a stopgap for when things go wrong. We'll start training it. I think it'll improve some situations for us. There's a longbow of flaming here. It's cool. We do not want to pick up scrolls of noise. Oh, we're not. No, we are. All right. Press drop, press backslash, and then drop the scrolls, and now they're no longer pick up. Oh, hi. Okay. Are you affected by File of Floods? You're not affected by silence, and I feel like File of Floods stops you from they're unable to cast spells until they recover. Yeah, so since it's a demon, I think it doesn't need to speak to cast spells. So that feels like a bust. I have a decent chance of paralyzing it, interestingly. Also, there seems to be an artifact tower shield over here, which is pretty exciting. I guess the first thing I'll do is cast Ice Beast and hope that our genie friend... Okay. Hey, what's up? Put our armor on. Let's start that going. And then hope too much damnation doesn't get thrown at me. Alright. We survived. We would no longer like Rings of Dex. Thank you. Scimitar Flaming. It's a tower shield that gives you MP and strength. That's not that appealing, to be honest. Brown ugly thing. A little corroded, but not too bad. We have a shop. Very cool. We have enough heal wounds and curing for right now, but we'll take the haste. Everything else isn't too necessary. Okay. Take care of the troll. Alright, she's actually not that scary. We have enough willpower that she can't banish us, which is the the main problem with this unique. And then her attack is Fireball, which isn't that scary. Because we have full fire resist. So let's push forward. Alright. Easy peasy. That was Dungeon 13. Let's go on to 14. Looks like we have a rather long hallway here. Yes, we do. Oh, God. Okay. We do not want to fight that many ugly things at once. So we fought 2 there. We'll fight 2 again. We would like to kill the electric one first. Yeah, we don't have that resist unless we wield something. The scimitar. We could have. A boulder beetle. He's gonna hit us. Okay, he didn't hit us for very much. Here goes this nerd. Okay. Got him. We got a manticore up there. Let's try to... Yeah. Get in melee range with the manticore. We would prefer not to get barbed over and over again. A necromancer has a bolt of draining. And he also turns things into simulacrums. A little scary. Go back into the corner. Cast Rampart. And wait for the Necro to show up. Sure. Okay, that troll is going to be turned into a Simulacrum. Yeah, there's a Simulacrum. That's pretty scary. We'll Stone Arrow it. Yeah. Alright, and we got the Necromancer. A little shield update. Stone Arrow is becoming castable. A lot of people breaking down doors these days, huh? The Cyclops will hide around the corner. We start Ramparts. That handles that. Tengu's. Got a pole arm, so we'd like to pull him in if we can. Then walk toward. Great. Manticore. Let's go around the corner and shout. Sorry, croak. Apparently, the Manticore got lost. That's not ideal. I should have shouted more. Alright, there we go. We found him. Two-headed ogre. Let's, Permafrost. And again. And again. What are you again? Okay, luckily we can't be fragiled. Otherwise it's Bolt of Cold and Searing Ray. Okay. Let's hit you with a Stone Arrow. Great. Close that door while we're waiting. Alright, and that was level 14. We did find the entrance to the vault. We will not be going there yet. Although apparently in this patch, you can go to the vault. Without a rune. You just can't leave the vault without a rune. And that sounds pretty terrible to me, so... We definitely don't want to do vault first. That sounds awful. Alright, we have a Pyromancer up there. We will come to meet it. Great. Boulder Beetle. They're not too scary. Cyclops. Stabbed it to death. That's scary. So I think from my permafrost description, it will always attempt to blast the largest concentration of foes in sight. So I think that's a great idea here. We got 2 of them. We'll try again. Got another. Try again. Got the 4th. Okay. Oh, hello, Spriggan. Manticores can't open doors, so... Okay, somebody else opened the door for him. Centaur Warrior. And he has more Centaurs en route. And there's our Manticore friend. The Centaur broke the door. We'll move here. Armor. Manticore down. We have a Centaur with a pole arm. Got more Centaur. We don't have, like, a great place to maneuver here. There we go. Okay, so we've got 3 ugly things after us. We'll do that first. Now we'll permafrost, now that our friend is dead. Okay, and we can't target either of those. again with permafrost. We actually should have permafrosted there because he was a tile away. We'll root some. Now we can permafrost. Now we'll do this. Now we'll armor. Okay. We got there. Two golden potions. Let's read our Scroll of Identity. They are Berserk Rage. Let's read our Scroll of Identity for the scrolls we have. Those are Brand Weapon. Now, we only don't know Experience, Acquirement, and Silence. We have too many Rings of Ice, apparently. And we don't want Rings of Slaying either. Don't give me those. Alright. Hello. Nice to meet your acquaintance. Weirdly, I want to step forward. Oh, it doesn't help. I'll put the armor on. This guy, like, splits. He also has Force Lance. I'm not, like, super happy about that. I'm kind of scared of this enemy. It can't Phantom Mirror me, right? Let's hit a light there. I'm an occultist. Alright. I had a game the other day where I got banished by an occultist. Because I didn't realize they had that. Okay. Can't banish me, though. They've got Fireball and Poison Arrow, both of which we're resistant to, so... Not the worst. I do think that our positioning here is a little annoying. Yeah. So we got him to open the door, so he came in inside of our rampart, which we appreciate. I'm electrocuted. By you? Yes. Alright, fine. We'll take out our scimitar. These enemies are getting a little out of hand. We're gonna heal ourselves. Alright. They seem to all have died. Necromancer just has negative attacks. We're okay with that. Okay. Our shields are up to level 8. That may mean that... Not right now. Just a second. Are these castable? I mean, it's getting decent. Definitely getting decent. Ow, Harpy Skeleton really hurts, huh? Alright, Centaur Warrior Zombie. Not too bad. Alright, and so there's the entrance to the depths. Very good. Robe of Cold Resistance. Do we care? Maybe. Whatever, we've got room for it. Why not? Centaur Warrior just hit me really hard. We're going to try to retreat to this door. Maybe even hop for it. Yeah, I like that hop a lot. We'll close the door. Centaur Warrior breaks it down. We step adjacent to him. Stab him with the spear. Wand of Digging. We will take that. I mean, we probably don't need this Robe of Willpower. It's just 1 AC over the Grand Art one. Alright, and so that was the dungeon. What do we have access to? Shoals, Spider, both of which are pretty scary. An Orc, which feels sort of doable, but is also a little scary. Maybe less scary than the other two, except I've seen some really, like, nasty uniques in Orc before. Let's check out a little Orc. It doesn't have a rune. But it does have some shops at the bottom, which are pretty exciting. Permafrost them. Alright. I assume we have more coming. I assume the permafrost is not exactly a noise-free spell. Great. Yeah, I think we're happy here as long as we don't get, like... Okay, there's an Orc Warlord. Hop backwards a bit. And then, hit you with that. Okay, and now we just start spamming permafrost. Okay, they're not in range yet. Let's wait a turn. Permafrost. 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 We are out of magic. Not enough permafrosts, it turns out. So from there, we could try to Mind Burst our friend. We could try to Paralyze. Paralyze is worse. Mind Burst was 42%. Always hit him with the Wand of Light. Has been very useful. How much does my Wand of Flame do? 2d6? That is not very impressive. You have 112 health. Let's try a Mind Burst. Alright, that was successful. Let's do another. Let's do another. Alright, now that you're in sort of melee range, I guess we'll do our Wand of Light. Try a couple stabs. Alright, we gotcha. Now we have sort of a band of orcs that are strong, which I'm pretty sure means... Well, it's not in the Learn DB. I think it means... Well, it might be in the... Oh no, I think these are only player statuses, not monster statuses. Yeah, that's not right. I think it makes them do more damage. We can hit him with the roots here. How much does roots do? Oh, we don't really know. They take damage over time. Alright, we hit him with roots. That seems to be working okay. That one's blind. Alright, let's just try to retreat. We have a long way to retreat, but as we're doing this, we are gaining MP. So I think step down here. Ramparts is pretty good. Yep. That worked. Our orc. We have an iron imp that is wielding a dagger. What is obsidian bat? After damaging hits, summon demonic beasts? Excuse me? Are you cold resistant? No. Let's hit you with a, some stone arrows, if you don't mind. Great. Okay. A little spooky. It's like a bat that summons demons on hit. There's an imp being a little annoying. Our orc over here has a wand of flame. What do you have? Oh, another wand of flame. Okay. We're not too scared of wand of flames. That's acceptable. We have a lot of fire resistance. Yeah. Okay. Great. We have an ogre. Hit you with Lee's Rapid, and then hit you with a stone arrow. Cool. Alright, you can blow up a door with Lee's Rapid Deconstruction. It's kind of fun. How armored are you? A little. Who just blinked? Oh, there's an elf Zephyrmancer. He's got lightning bolt. Let's equip our scimitar. Okay, Lee's Rapid to blow him up over there. We have a lot of wall-dependent abilities here. I think elves don't have a ton of AC. None, in fact, so Lee's Rapid Deconstruction very good against them. Take care of this white imp. This is the first floor of mines, right? We're experiencing a little we're experiencing some resistance. Okay, you have paralyzed, bolt of draining, bolt of fire, summon demon. Okay. Just try to break line of sight of you. We would prefer to, like, be back here, I think. Yeah, I like that. Get our spear back. Little red devil in the way here. Embed barbs after damaging hits. Oh, that's fun. Let's cast, what is it called? Permafrost Eruption. I think we failed. We sure did. Tried again, it succeeded. And I'm fighting you hand to hand. Let's put on some armor for this bad boy. Hits pretty hard. 52-52. Yeah. Heal self. Okay. Let's quaff a healing potion. Okay. Let's quaff a healing potion. Alright. Pretty scary. Wow. And that orc sorcerer took some beating too. Great. Magic Dart Blink. 2 hats of See Invisible and a Randart hat with Int and Dex. I think that's pretty usable. We haven't been wearing a hat because these are like the first hats we found that do anything. There's a +0 hat, which literally does nothing for us. You could read enchant armor, but I don't think we had any at the time. I can't spell either. Yeah, we literally don't have any scrolls of enchant armor. Okay, so that hat's the best here. We already have See Invisible from something. Our ring, and we're not taking that ring off. So we will take the other hat, and we can... How's our shield training looking? Permafrost is getting pretty castable. And that gives us a ton of defenses over our buckler, which is very cool. And if we're wearing this, then it's possible that we don't need to... Oh, but it's also regen on that amulet. I think that amulet's good. I don't think we have another amulet that even comes close to that. Well, potentially Reflection. What are our rings again? There's a Slay ring. But I lose my RN pip for it. Interesting. Okay. Not quite yet with the tower shield, but soon. Sort of soon. What do we get rid of? Probably don't need the Staff of Cold. I don't think it's doing much for us. Let's wear our hat. I feel clever and agile. I also took away a percent. Oh, and it makes Permafrost Eruption much more castable with the tower shield on. So that's cool. Okay. So that was floor number 1 of the Orcish Mines. A little scary. Oh, I'm slightly drained. I don't think I mind. It's only 2. Okay, that's very wide open. I am not convinced we should be casting Permafrost here. It's going to wake the whole damn floor. Although I think we did just wake the whole damn floor, so... Is that the only downstairs we know about? Huh? Huh? Alright, well we may have made a problem for ourselves. How is that the only downstairs? I'm like pretty tempted to read Revelation here. Surely there's somewhere I can dig to that has the other 2 staircases. There sure are. Great. Let's try down here, maybe. How far does digging go? That makes it. Okay. Alright. Here's our second staircase. I did not want to go down that staircase again. I think that would have been bad. Okay, this one's wide open too. Okay, it looks like all of our staircases are in the same place, so this isn't going to make much of a difference. One problem we're having is that we can't really target Permafrost Eruption, and they're not, like, clumped enough yet. So maybe the idea is that we wait a little bit. Weirdly, this is going mostly fine. Not enough magic. We'll go back up the stairs. I'll cast Rampart on you. And then we'll take our first stairs again. Yeah. Cold resist leather armor. Interesting. I'm not convinced we want to step off the stairs just yet. We will fight these melee, though. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so that's that. Let's go down the other stairs again. A little ring around the rosy here. Do permafrost. I think the knight won't stand next to me, but the sorcerer will. Perfect. Take the sorcerer out alone. Go back to our other stairs. Very much playing Ring Around the Rosie with these orc knights. We can probably start... Well, not quite. Start hitting you with Stone Arrow. We'll bring you back up. That other guy was mited, which we don't appreciate. Stone Arrow, Stone Arrow, Stone Arrow, Stone Arrow, Stone Arrow. Great. Okay. Pretty good. Warlord saw us. But I don't see it. Where is this warlord you speak of? Let's do a little investigation here. Okay, a lot of enemies down there. They're not in range quite yet. Okay, so it looks like these orcs are coming to visit. Made quick work of them. An orc high priest. I think this is a good Lee's rapid deconstruction. Yes. Orc warlord. Last time we mind bursted him. Try a couple of those. That's not quite working. Kind of a tough dude. We'd almost like to equip our because a scroll of poison isn't bad here. Just start ticking that. Zap ramparts. Hit him with a wand of light, as we do all our friends. Alright, that made quick work of that guy. Ogre's coming to visit now that the clouds have settled, but it's not much of a party anymore. How's our spell cast rate looking? It's not terrible. Maybe we'll keep this up. It'll just give us a lot more defense. We should check out this stairwell, make sure it's safe up here, so we know if we can retreat to it or not. We sure can. And yeah, with 18 shielding, we should be much safer in hand-to-hand combat with the beefier orcs. I would love you to get on the wall, thank you. Yeah, so we're not taking too much damage from that anymore in melee. Let me get a permafrost going here. Sorry, not a permafrost, a rampart. Alright, understood. Couple heals. Stab, stab, stab. Looks like we found a bookshop. I'd like to clump these orcs up if possible. Perfect. We're gonna permafrost them. And again. And maybe one more time. I failed it. Okay. We got the High Priest, which is what we cared about. This guy's just pelting me with arrows while I fight his brother. Priest coming down to meet me. Another High Priest. I think we'll back up from you. Okay, we got a Sentinel's Mark. So we're going to hop back to the stairs and wait it out up here. Come back down. Here's our High Priest friend again. We'll permafrost him. And again. The 10% failure rate isn't the worst, but it also isn't the best. We're not too scared of the wizards here. It's just the priests because they can summon. Alright, a lot of books to look through. It's a summoning book. Hex. Alchemy, which is what poison was renamed to because it was expanded to include non-poison things. That's like a hex necromancy kind of thing. The Book of Necromancy, which we're not even allowed to look in. Don't tell Elyvilon that we saw that. Earth. Oh, I guess the theme there is slowing. I see. Book of the Senses. And a Manual of Stealth. Very expensive. Okay. We're not, like, super excited about those. Also, while we're here, can we just, like, X off that for now? Because that looks like the main part of the vault. Maybe it's not, though. Actually, I don't think that's a vault at all. I think that's just, that's just a ghost thing. Okay, antique weapons, not exciting. Ring of Intelligence, which we don't know. We'll take another Scroll of Fog, certainly. Everything else here kind of sucks. A glowing buckler. Why not? What kind of buckler is it? A buckler of protection. That's kind of interesting. I didn't know bucklers could have protection brand. Okay. That just gives it more AC. I don't think it's better than... I mean, it's better than this buckler. But I don't think it's better than my tower shield necessarily. Still not ideal. We would like... Yeah, okay. This is fine so far. The 10% chance Quarterstaff of Chaos. Yeah, there's no reason for me to go in there for 2 Scrolls of Torment. Okay. So, that was Orc 2. Was hoping for some better shops, but it did not seem to pan out. We're absolutely not going into Elf. Although, honestly, with a little more... Are there really no gloves in my game? Holy shit, there are gloves. We will take gloves. Right, we're using our dagger for cold resistance occasionally. Might mean that we don't need our ring of ice. Alright, let's wear the gloves. Great. That's 1 AC. The literal only gloves in the game right now. Alright. So yeah, I guess our choice is between Shoals and Spider. Elf usually very dangerous. Weirdly though, our character is like sort of decent at handling Elf. Normally the problem with Elf is they have a lot of elemental stuff and electric, and we have resistances for all that. I do think we will run into some problems with the sort of living weapons. Those things kind of will mess us up, which do tend to show up in Elf as well. In terms of we're training pole arms, and an upside of Shoals is that there tend to be a lot of pole arms. We also have flying, so we're not slowed down further from water, although I don't know if Barachi are slowed down by water in general. It just says we're amphibious. I don't know if that means I'm slower in water or not. Let's try Shoals, and if we hate it, we can try Spider. I'm not like super excited about either of these though. Alright, so we're greeted by a snapping turtle. Not too scary. A water nymph. We'll freeze it. Jorgen is absolutely fucking terrifying. This man has some really hard-hitting spells. Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, which he's doing much more damage than I would be with that spell. Luckily, he can't petrify us and then deconstruct us, because that's horrible. But also, he has Iron Shot, which is like a beefier version of Stone Arrow. Shorter range, but it hits way harder. It also has Grasping Roots in case you wanted to move away. He's not interested in that. I absolutely do not want to fight that man. Luckily, our 1 pip of our 2 pips of stealth saved us from that. If we could try to avoid that general area, I think that would be helpful. Snapping Turtle dead. There's a merfolk over there. I did want to try, like, if I don't wield anything. Okay, so I'm not any slower in water, even if I'm not flying. Interesting. So that's usually what is troublesome in these water areas, is that most characters are slow in water. I'm just always slow, so... Looks like we have a weird little house here. I guess let's check this out. Someone left all the doors open. A water elemental looking through the window. Okay. Fairly empty house here. We'd prefer not to continually be barbed, so we'll back up. I'm gonna shout to try to get the manticores in here. Might have to do some more shouting. Okay, so the manticores barbed me. We'll wait for him around the corner. What's up, my dude? Oh, I got a centaur warrior. Okay, the centaur warrior has stepped into my domain. Ow! Which was, I was going to say is a huge mistake, but apparently he still hits really hard. Fair enough. Alright. Retreated to my house. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's too much going on down here. You should be a little afraid of this deep water on the sides of the map because krakens. We're gonna croak. Great. We have a merfolk siren way out in the middle of the ocean. We'd prefer not to get sirened out into the ocean. Although I actually don't think... She's not going to have a great chance to do that, is she? Okay, she literally can't. Great. We'll let her, We'll give her a little tap with flame. I don't know where she went, but... Oh, she's right next to me. Okay, she's dead. Flame very strong in water areas because it creates steam. And so they're getting hit both by the flame in some cases and the steam, which is pretty nice. And you block line of sight with it. Dream Sheep up here is troublesome. A lot of the time, there's a unique in this area, a unique giant or ogre or something. And he's often accompanied by Dream Sheep, so maybe tread lightly. Another siren. The siren is chanting its haunting song, but we don't particularly care. Get some more lignification. What kind of robe is this? We don't know. Brilliance, mutation. What's so scary about you? Your electric weapon? You can cast Orb of Destruction. Honestly, I feel like you're more scary. Ah, there's the Cyclops. We'll hit it with a Wand of Flame. And again. Who are you? Mlilgotl? The Unformed Horror? He betrayed his realm to the god of the abyss, Lagunu. Okay, so he can actually fear me, interestingly enough. And he also has Corrupt. What does that do? Unleashes abyssal energies in the immediate vicinity. This changes the appearance of the affected area and temporarily summons creatures from the abyss. Okay, that's pretty scary. I think this is a great opportunity for Permafrost Eruption. We miscast it. Our boy is 4% of my maximum piety. I think right now we're gonna Divine Vigor. Just out of the gate. Why not, right? We'll back up a tinge. Okay, so this is already a problem. a world binder is a summoner, and so it's this summoner has already spawned another summoner, which we're not terribly happy about. What's your AC like? It's decent. I might just... Let's hit him with Permafrost just to try to get rid of the summoner. Okay. Effective. What do we want to hit you with? Leads rapid. Start shooting stone arrows, maybe? How hard do you hit in melee? Not too bad. You do have a trample, which is interesting. I don't know if I'd expect that of you. I mean, let's hit him with the classic Wand of Light. We do love that. Killed the Cyclops. We have a Dream Sheep encroaching. Okay, Dream Sheep dead. We have been successfully feared by him, which is fascinating. Let's put on our armor. Hit him with a Phantom Mirror. Alright, now we have a Phantom of him. We're having a hard time, like, doing damage to him. And he's only summoning more and more. I don't think I like this guy a lot. Let's put this on again just to... Okay, he's walled himself out, which is fascinating. Sun Demon, not the worst. Okay, we're still feared by this guy. Is there... Like, can I roots or something? Okay, and we got slowed. Let's purify. Oh, jeez. Okay, so now it's getting very bad. We got trampled. I think it's time for a blink. Probably to the right. We just need to escape this situation. We are still feared by our buddy over here, but he doesn't have any, like, ranged attacks. So now we can heal wounds. We can consider a teleport. My one fear is that I'm going to teleport into Jorgen over here. We did do some damage to this guy, but we don't have, like, a lot of good ways to continue to do damage. We can, like, roots again, perhaps. Maybe it's correct to drink a potion of magic. And then start spamming, Permafrost. Let's heal ourselves. Now cast Permafrost. Cast Permafrost. Hit him with the Wand of Light. You poison resistant? You sure are. Now do a hop. Start hitting him with flame. Okay, that did some good damage. The steam, I think, is working. Yikes. Oh, come on, man. Hit him with light again? This is awful. These star-cursed masses are really bad. They split, and they yell, and it hurts you. And they're hard to get away from. I don't have a great way of hurting this guy. Polymorph's not great. This motherfucker summoned so much shit. Also, apparently there's a thrashing horror behind him, which I'm not happy to meet. Let's blink all the way down here. I think at this point we have to read teleport. Or, like, where's the closest? This is the way out, right? Try our Wand of Flame again. We can't hit that spot. Never mind. Should quaff haste so we can actually run from this shit. Star-Cursed Mass, of course, hits me. Thrashing Horror is catching up. Thrashing Horror's not too bad. It just tramples a lot. Okay. Hit you with a Wand of Flame? Maybe our Ice Beast can deal with this nerd. I think the problem is it's just really fast and it's annoying. Okay, that... Merfolk knows about us now. Alright, so we may have gotten away. From that situation. Unfortunately, we're in a new situation. Let's back up in this corner. The merfolk finally decided to fight me man to man. I gotta say, I'm not feeling this floor. Between those two uniques. I think we should seriously consider doing spider first. We have found this downstairs. I guess we could just dive and go to that downstairs. We absolutely do not want to wake up Jorgen. Nor do we want to, like, really deal with this fucking summoner. What hit us with barbs? I see. There's a manticore coming. What do you guys do? Drowning damage. Interesting. This nerd turned out to be sort of annoying. We'd like to leave. I don't want to get barbed to death. Okay. We'll call the episode there. I think we'll have to do some thinking when we play next time and decide whether we want to continue with that awfulness or go to Spider, which is usually its own source of awfulness. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.